Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. I thought I would give you an update of what has happened today because we had another earthquake. And this earthquake was the biggest one we have felt so far. It was a 6.8, and with now having the girls in our custody and our caring for them, and Thomas and everything, like, it wasn't just a situation, where Dan and I had to think of ourselves. And so I just remember, like, feeling it and, like, dropping down to the floor and, like, crawling, because things were just really, really moving. And all I remember saying is, I've got to get to my babies, make sure that they're okay. And so Dan picks up Thomas off the couch and wakes up Thomas, and he wasn't fazed by it, but he was just like, oh, what's going on? And then I got to the girls. They currently sleep in our bedroom, and so I got to them, and they were safe in their pack and plays. And just, it startled one of them, and then the other one eventually woke up not soon after that. But we're all okay, no injuries. The only thing that fell was, we have a little Christmas tree, and it, like, fell over. And but nothing broke, nothing really damaged. We do have a little bit of a crack in our wall, but that had cracked before. And so other than that, we are okay. We're definitely shooken up though, and there was an aftershock after that. There was some things that we needed at the store, so I told Dan, I said, if I can get, somebody else to come over here and just be with us, in case something else happens, in case I have a situation where I need to grab the kids and get out of the house or whatever. And so a friend came over and stayed with us while Dan tried to go to the store. Well, come to find out, all the stores are closed. And so he wasn't gone very long, and he's like, yeah, I got there and everybody was standing outside, and then so I went to a smaller grocery store and that one was closed. And just for safety reasons and things, like, earthquakes and things happen, and a store's reaction isn't like, okay, we're gonna clear the building and we're gonna check it and then let everybody back in. Like, there's just fear that it's gonna happen again, and aftershocks are a real thing and a real concern. And so we're all okay. This one was definitely closer. It was near the location of Mount Apo, and we can actually see that mountain from a distance where we are. And so it was just like, okay, this is bigger, this is closer, and it definitely makes us think of, we have some things to think about. We have some things to think through and to consider. We're fostering right now, but these girls, they're not biologically ours. We do not have the proper papers and things to travel with them. And so if something happened, and if we had a situation where, like, okay, we need to evacuate, we need to get out of here, like, that discussion needs to happen of, okay, what do we do with the girls? What happens to them? And yeah, it's just, it's definitely something to consider. It's definitely something to think about. Like, we have to think about, where's our documents, where's our paperwork that we would need, what things do we absolutely need to grab in a hurry, what can stay, and just things that you don't have to think about on a daily basis, and definitely things that come with different concerns and worries. And as more earthquakes and things happen, children's homes and children in need, like, that number goes up. And so originally we were just like, okay, we're just gonna adopt. But with all the earthquakes and things, it's like, we're preparing to adopt. We have the means to take in children, even if it's temporarily. Let's consider that. Let's do that. And that's how we ended up with the twins. And so it does a mother's heart good, and does make me feel better that they're here. I know that where they are, I know that they're safe. You know, they're not in some environment where they could be hurt. But then your heart always breaks for those others that are in orphanages and situations. Like, are they okay? And for those that live in condos, you know, buildings where they might not live on the first floor, and just the situation of that. There's just a lot of different things that go through your mind, and you think about, and a lot of praying, and you know, holding on to the Lord, like, Lord, you are my rock, you are in control, you've got this. But it definitely helps you not take life for granted, and just every day, every moment, you know, it's a gift. And to cling on to each other and the Lord, and just to and encourage others that we are okay, we are safe. You know, yeah, do we feel uneasy? Yeah. Do we feel like the ground's constantly moving, whether it is or isn't? Yes we do. But that will pass. You know, we've had such a blessing of, we've had multiple weeks now since we've had earthquakes, and so, but there are people that deal with this kind of thing on a daily basis, and so it's good to remember those people, and not forget them, and remember that we are not the only ones. We're not the only ones going through this, and so you know, it's easy to become complacent and forget that there are people out in the world that don't have it as good as us. You know, I was thinking about, with the location of where this happened, this is an area, I believe, that has been hit before. And so those people are, you know, you get to the point of, okay, Lord, I'm going to step out in faith and I'm going to start rebuilding. And then something happens like this again, and it shakes people up. They end up, you know, living in tents and not wanting to go to school, and just, you know, not wanting to go to the mall, and different things. And so, yeah, we're okay. Please keep those people in your prayers that are not, and keep Mindanao in your prayers, as that's the island that we are on, as things continue to move and shake. And I'm gonna go hang out with my babies and hold them tight. So have a great day. God bless. Talk to you next time.